And your stepdad, he's just like, yo, I'm an innocent bystander. I ain't, I ain't
Yeah.
trying to, you know.
Mhm.
And so, um, I immediately, kind of gravitated towards her and was like, well, give me some more info. And she's just like, well, I can't, because I don't want to compromise my relationship with my daughter, you
Yeah.
know. Um, because I mean, I was trying to get the information, but when I couldn't get it, then I was like, again, men will. I mean, I think I went over and beyond before I assigned the label crazy to Jodie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to, exhaust all, you know, my options. Like, and then when I felt like I exhausted them, I'm like, yo, this chick crazy. Like, there's no other reason. Like, she's crazy. Um, when in reality, you had a method to your madness that you
Mhm.
just never explained to me. And I think
Mhm.
with most women, there's a method to their madness that they just don't explain to the man.
Mhm.
And if they did, and if it's a good man, you got to be a good man. If it's a
Yeah.
good
Got.
man, then he'll be like, oh, okay, okay. Well, let's start here. There'd be a mutual, like, kind of like, a meeting of the minds. Let's meet here and let's start here. But we never had that.
Mhm.
So I feel like if we would have, had that, then all these experiences, because you got a lot, like, you got to imagine most women have all these horrible experiences with men, and men don't have all these horrible experiences that they can rely, with women. Like,
Mhm.
it's, and so we're able to more like be like, okay, well, what's going on? Because I'm trying to understand you, but like women are like, you know, how do I, it's like, how can you not understand this? Like, most men that I've dealt with have done ABC 1, 2, 3, and it's like, yo, I'm not saying that a lot of men aren't doing what most men are doing, because they are, right?
Mhm.
I mean, I consider myself to be an exception, which, I mean, that's up to, because, I choose to be an exception. I can choose to be like most men, right? And treat women the way most men do. And I'd be average, right?
Mhm.
But I consider myself to be an exception. So I don't treat women the way most men do,
Mhm.
right? Like, that's why I didn't try to treat you, because that's my thing. Like, I'm listening to, you tell me, about this guy, that guy, whatever. And I'm like, okay, and I mean, I've told you, like, like, my whole thing, what I didn't know until recently was, I don't know if maybe I didn't tell you, but I, like, the type of women I go after are the women that I can be like the Prince Charming to,
Mhm.
right? Like, they've had these horrible experiences. What I didn't realize is, like, I thought it was like the exception had these horrible experiences, but what I realized is the average woman has had, like, her average experiences are horrible.
Mhm.
Like, you got horrible as the average, you know, like, just goddamn awful is the extreme on the upside, and terrible is the average on the low end.
Mhm.
You know, like, I'm just now starting to understand this. You know what I'm saying? And so I call it my superpower that I recently have acquired, you know, that I can understand like what's going on now. But and I see your face, you know.
Well, let me just interject. So with Jay, because I don't want, well, then I would be caring about what the audience thinks, and I don't. But I know this is a channel, and I know that we're bringing our experiences to this channel to try to help other couples, or yeah, I guess that's the premise or the goal. In saying all that, I think I don't want the audience to think that I've had these horrible experiences. I did have one major horrible experience that is indelible in my mind. It will never leave me ever. The rest of
With
them
who?
are it's just you know
With
it,
who?
it,
Me?
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no,
oh,
no,
okay.
no. So there was one that's indelible in my mind.
Right.
But the rest of my experiences were just, they were common experiences. You know what I mean? Your relationships are up one day, down the next day. You go through those emotional roller coasters or whatever. So I would say that I had one severe
Just
bad
one?
relationship.
Jody, just
But
one?
yeah, one severe. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I know
One.
at least two that you told me
No,
about.
no, no, no. If you're thinking about what I'm thinking about, that wasn't a bad experience. That was a waste of my life. That was like, but
That's
but
a
I
bad
can't say no,
experience.
no, no. But I'm not gonna say he treated me badly. I cannot say that. I cannot. That
Did he
other
lie to you?
experience,
Did he lie
that
to you?
other that other
Did he
experience
lie?
that I had, that
Was he
other
lying
experience
to
that I
you?
had, huh?
Was he lying to you?
No, no,
Oh, so he was